Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's Takes with Alex, and I am your host, Alex. Today's Friday, May 8th, okay? And we are discussing a topic today that many of you might understand better than I. But that's okay because we are learning together. Today's topic and video is called Stewarding Wealth with Wisdom: The Spiritual Significance of Financial Management. Money flows through our lives every single day, earning it, spending it, saving it, sharing it. For many, financial management feels like a heavy burden or a necessary evil. Yet the Torah and Hasidic teachings reveal something far more beautiful. The way we handle our finances is one of the most powerful spiritual practices we can engage in. Today, we explore the spiritual significance of financial management. This wisdom is universal for everyone who earns, spends, saves, or gives. Rooted in the eternal truths of Torah and illuminated by the inner light of Hasidus, we'll discover how managing money conscientiously becomes a sacred path of trust, elevation, balance, and world repair. The Torah views money and resources not as purely personal possessions, but as part of a divine trust. The earth is the Lord's and all that is in it, declares the psalmist. We are stewards, not owners. What we have, eventually, we depart without. And so, in the greatest sense of it, we are stewards. From the very beginning, the Torah emphasizes wise management. Joseph rose to power in Egypt by skillfully managing the nation's resources during plenty and famine, a model of foresight, discipline, and responsibility. The laws of honest weights and measures, the prohibition against usury among fellow community members, and the repeated command against oppression through debt all point to the same truth. How we handle money reveals the condition of our soul. One of the most powerful Torah institutions is Meiser, or tithing. Giving 10% of our produce or income is not merely charity. It is an acknowledgement that all blessing flows from above. Deuteronomy promises that when we give with an open hand, the heavens open in return. Financial management, in Torah perspective, trains us in bitachon, a deep trust in the provider, while calling us to act with wisdom and justice. Chassidik masters, especially the Baal Shem Tov and the Alter Rebbe and the Tanya, take this much deeper. They teach that money, like everything physical, contains holy nitzotzot. And by now we know that that means divine sparks. When we manage finances with holiness, we elevate those sparks back to their source. Wealth is neither inherently holy nor unholy. It is neutral energy. The way we direct it determines its spiritual power. Greed, hoarding out of fear, or wasteful spending create spiritual barriers. But conscious earning, ethical business, prudent saving, and generous giving becomes vehicles for tikkun, a repair and elevation. Chassidus emphasizes balance. The body and material world must be sustained so the soul can serve. A person drowning in debt or consumed by anxiety over money finds it difficult to pray or help others with a full heart. Conversely, someone who uses resources to support Torah study, acts of kindness, and family creates vessels for divine blessing. True wealth in Hasidic thought is not measured by accumulation alone, but by the freedom and joy it brings to serve God in our personal divine mission and humanity. The spiritual significance of wise financial management touches every part of our being. It cultivates trust and surrender. Budgeting and planning show responsibility, while letting go of excessive worry demonstrates faith that our true provider sustains us. It builds character and discipline. Delaying gratification living within means, and resisting impulsive desires refine the animal soul and strengthen the divine soul. It awakens generosity and flow. Regular, joyful giving, right, and in the form of charity, breaks the illusion that we are separate. Hasidus teaches that when we give, we become channels for divine abundance. It enables freedom and holy service. Financial clarity creates space in the mind and heart for higher pursuits, creativity, relationships, prayer, and contribution. A well-managed life becomes a clearer vessel for light. It participates in world rectification. Okay, every ethical transaction, every fair wage paid, every resource directed toward goodness advances the collective elevation of sparks and the coming of a redeemed world. It's interesting because we keep coming back to this concept of, interactions, okay, interacting, like different nodes in a network, right? We are all a node, okay, and how we could, there's different ways to interact, and the more we refine ourselves and our intention in divine service, like whatever we're doing is, me or you, each of us being activated as a holy node, right? That holiness spreads from one to another, and then the entire network becomes elevated in this holiness. Okay, so how do we apply this timeless wisdom in today's complex world? Practice conscious earning. Pursue livelihood with integrity. See your work as service that sustains life and elevates sparks. Create structure with intention. Develop a simple budget that honors needs, savings, giving, and enjoyment. Review it as a spiritual practice. Give first. Set aside a portion for charity or causes you believe in before spending on yourself. Let generosity lead. Cultivate contentment. Practice gratitude for what you have. Hasidus teaches that true richness is found in a satisfied soul. Seek balance. Provide for your family and future wisely, but avoid making money an idol. Use resources to create joy, connection, and holiness. Right? Act with transparency. Be honest in all dealings. Pay debts promptly. Let your financial life reflect truth and kindness. Even small steps, tracking expenses mindfully or adding one act of generous giving, turn money management into a meaningful spiritual discipline. Financial management, when rooted in Torah and glowing with Hasidic wisdom, transforms money from a source of stress into a powerful instrument of divine service. It teaches us stewardship, trust, generosity, and balance, allowing our material life to support and express our highest spiritual purpose. This week, look at one area of your financial life with fresh eyes. Bring greater awareness, integrity, or generosity to it. Notice how it lightens your soul and opens new channels of blessing. If this teaching resonated, share in the comments what is one spiritual lesson you've learned through managing money, or what small change are you inspired to make. Your insights can uplift many. Like if these words brought clarity and light to your heart. Subscribe for more explorations of Torah and Hasidic principles applied to real modern life, and turn on notifications. I think some of the points that we're getting from this channel is that every aspect of life is a way of our expression. How we express ourselves, whether it's health, financial management, social interactions, relationships, learning God's will and His intent, how, right, through scriptures, through, attending your religious services, right? All of these things hopefully bring an awareness for us that everything, how we express ourselves, needs refinement, because that's ultimately how we refine our vessel. and how we can be vessels of greater light. Okay, may your resources be blessed, your management wise, your giving joyful, and your soul always aligned with the true source of all abundance. Okay, be blessed, be happy, be healthy. Okay, have a great weekend. See you on Saturday night, and wishing you all the best. Okay, until next time, steward your wealth with holiness and watch it elevate everything. Thanks a lot.